We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player and being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands and have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Taylor in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Now Halliburton. Hield outside. To the paint. And stolen by Thibault. Harris against Smith. And the rejection by Smith. Taylor taking his time here. Pass to Hield. Passes it to Turner. Smith with it. Indiana moving it around. Hield from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Harden with it. Picked up by Turner. And the basket by Harden.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Outside Turner, just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Count that bucket.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Pass to Embiid. Now Thibault from deep. That one doesn't go. Outside Taylor. Hield against Harden. Here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here is Halliburton. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And the pass to Taylor. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Taylor. Poked loose, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully he can as well.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Hield. Now here's Taylor, defended by Thibault. Hield against Harden. For the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Over Maxey. Indiana again missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Hield outside. Pass to Smith. Outside, Taylor. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Free throw good, Taylor.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
And Taylor drops them both. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Turner. Out to Taylor. Here's Hield. His last outing, 16 points for him. And Smith launches it from deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Smith. Now the Pacers moving it up. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Maxey looking it over. From deep, Harden. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Pacers also making a change. Chris Duarte's checked in for Taylor. And here's Halliburton. And stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Maxey's running. Turner with the steal. Here's Duarte. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Embiid. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Halliburton. Over Maxey. And it's Halliburton missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To end the cold streak, and Harden with the stop.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Pacers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And that one misses.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And he sinks the second. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Here's Niang. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Duarte passes to McConnell. Here's Duarte. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Here's Bitadze. Great D that time from Harrell.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The 76ers leading by 5. Milton with it. Passes it to Melton. Over to the left wing. Niang. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Duarte passes to Tice. Here's Duarte. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebound by Harrell. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Tucker kicks to Melton. Offline with his three. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Duarte.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
The pass to Duarte, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pacers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The 76ers leading by 5. Now Melton. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Milton. Down low. Harrell kicks to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Melton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Melton hits them both. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
That's good from McConnell. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Now, here's Melton. Got a hand on it, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And he can't hit the second.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now the Pacers moving it up. The jump hook. Jackson misses. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Niang. And he drops it in from the low post.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And
the first one at the line is good.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young And with that comes growing pains.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Pass to Niang. It's stolen by Tice. Pull-up jumper. And that one, good. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Daniel Tice putting pressure on the defense by running the floor as a big man. So critical to success.
Maxey, no good. Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. James Harden, he's checked in for Maxey. Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, such a clever move by James Harden on the drive. He always goes fishing for that contact, and usually he finds it.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Harden hits them both. Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
For Indiana, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That's good for McConnell. So he gets them both. Now here's Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And Philadelphia has possession. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. On the court for Indiana, Jackson is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Taylor in at the 3 spot. Basket counts.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Philadelphia with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open. Nice touch on the bank shot. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Here's Halliburton. Hield outside. Outside, Taylor. Back to Hield. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Philadelphia making a change here. Elton's checked in. And Indiana with the change here, too. Turner's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Harden finds Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 8.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Halliburton. Inside. Taylor passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. Smith on the wing from downtown. Indiana with a new shot clock. Right side, Taylor. Second shot opportunity. And that one, good. Taylor's got his second basket of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Harden against Hield. Harden outside to the inside. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hield kicks to Halliburton. Hield against Harden. Hield can't hit. The 76ers leading by 4. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in, and Embiid drops them both. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Here's Hield. 76ers getting the bucket. Smith outside. Back to Taylor. And Thybulle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Hield. And Craig, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
And it's sent back by Turner. Outside, Taylor. Hield against Harden. Hield outside. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Taylor passes to Turner. Now Taylor. Dishes to Smith. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxi's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hield, the pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Taylor inside. Defended by Thybulle. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pacers trail by 12. Hield outside. There's the pass to Turner. Poked away. Harris outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is off. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And the Pacers call time here. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Turner. The shot off that time. Good D by Embiid. Harden against Halliburton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Hield outside. Pass to Duarte. Back to Hield. And he banks in the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Halliburton against Maxey. Kicks it to Harden. Back to Maxey. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Harris. Offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hield finds Halliburton. Smith up top. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Passes to Halliburton. And here's Smith, guarded by Harris. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Duarte. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton outside. Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Embiid. Pacers with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
George Niang, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Daniel Tice is checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Outside, Maxey. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's an 18-point game. The shot no good by Duarte. Harris against Tice. And he gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's McConnell. He's got 7. Pass Duarte. And here's McConnell. Tice with the ball. Shot to stop the run. They kick out to Hield. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Turner. And it's Jackson in for Hield. Maxey against McConnell. Right wing, 5 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
The 76ers leading by 20. The pass to Tucker. Back to Milton. He kicks it to Harrell. Here's Niang. Good on the three-point shot. Niang's got 5.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Tice. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Tucker. Pass to McConnell. They need this one. And they recover it. There's Bitadze. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Out left to the wing. Here's McConnell. Here's Jackson. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside, Maxey passes it to Niang. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. McConnell passes to Orte. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to McConnell. From 13, misses off the left iron. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. He takes it in. Count that one.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Tice. Back to McConnell. Outside Jackson. The pass to Orte. To the middle. There's Bitadze. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Melton against McConnell. 17-foot shot on the way. And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. The wing pairing, it's Harden and Thibault. And it's Maxey in at the guard position. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Pacers trail by 21. Here's Halliburton. Hield outside. Shot on the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And here is Taylor. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Maxey kicks to Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the assertiveness and also the balance of James Harden. He's taken the contact and still finishes.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Hield. Here's Halliburton. To end the run and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Turner. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's blocked by Embiid. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Timeout called the Pacers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Halliburton. And the shot goes down.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Harden the pass to Maxey. Harden against Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Right side, Taylor. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Harris passes to Embiid. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Embiid's got 20.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Pass to Turner. Outside, Taylor. Out to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Hield outside. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 6 assists in the game. And so here is Indiana. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton passes to Taylor. Here's Turner. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Halliburton against Maxey. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Maxey against Halliburton. Hit the tip, and Embiid is right there. He's got 24.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Maxey against Halliburton. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thibault. And it's sent back by Turner. Embiid got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's the Pacers' ball. Here's Taylor, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
One shot.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Embiid. Thibault on the wing. Over Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Thibault can't get it to go. Pacers shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. All sorts of time. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Harris has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Outside Turner. The dish to Hield. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton comes in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Daniel Tice comes in for Taylor. Chris Duarte's checked in for Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. No good on the wing 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Now McConnell. He has 7. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Daniel Tice has great understanding of how to play in pick and roll. That's their bread and butter.
Now, here's Melton. Floats it up there for Harrell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now, here's McConnell. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Melton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Melton's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Melton against McConnell. And here's Tice. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. Embiid, no good. Pacers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And stolen by Harris. Takes it inside. Can't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Doris, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Daniel Tice and what he means to this team.
Well, this is a guy who is the epitome of a hard worker. Daniel Tice is undersized to play the center position, but the countless hours of perfecting the craft, understanding the extra time needed in order for him to make an impact on the floor.
Here's Melton, following the score by Miles Turner. A nice shot by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And Indiana shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Passes it to Turner. Tice with the ball. Pass to McConnell. Outside Turner, 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Melton against Tice, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to McConnell. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. No good from 11 feet. Tice against Melton. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. McConnell against Melton. And the pass to Orte. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Bitadze. Sinks that one from the post. Bitadze's got 6.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Milton. In the corner, it's Harris. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Duarte. Goes back up. Jackson misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Milton takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bitadze. He's defended by Harrell. Back to McConnell. 4 on the clock. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. He hits the second from the line. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Milton. Back to Tucker. There's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Brissett in at the 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Milton. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Brissett passes to McConnell. Tice with the ball. Passes to Brissett. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Mathurin. Again, Indiana.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Milton. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Tries to save it. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Brissett. A three-pointer off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Korkmaz, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Batadze the pass to Brissett. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Indiana. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to McConnell. Takes the 3. The rebound by Niang. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Bassi. Turner with the steal. Now here's Taylor. Defense right on him. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a change for the Pacers. Hields checked in for T.J. McConnell. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Halliburton. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hield outside. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. To end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. Nesmith, he's checked in for Taylor. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Smith outside. At the top of the key, Hield. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
The first free throw is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Halliburton outside. Harden against Hield. Here's Nesmith. Off the mark and a bad shot there. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Maxey against Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Maxey hits them both. Here's Halliburton.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Nesmith. At the elbow, Smith. Halliburton against Maxey. Hield feeds it to Turner.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Halliburton in the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Harden looking it over, knocks it loose. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Embiid, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. And Indiana with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
No good on the free throw. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Now here's Hield following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Smith in the posts. He's guarded by Melton. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bassey's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Smith. Philadelphia leading by 23. Outside, Maxey. Thibault for 3. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And he dunks it down.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now, here's Maxey. In the corner, Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Harden. To the middle. There's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Kept alive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers leading by 23. Harden outside. Embiid against Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bassey's checked in. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Now, here is Halliburton. Kicks it to Hield. Outside, Taylor. That's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. There's the pass to Milton. Here's Bassey. Shoots a fader. Bank shot. No good. For Indiana, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Wow, Buddy Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
The 76ers leading by 23. Pass to Korkmaz. Harris outside. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Pacers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Picked him clean. Deflects the pass. Melton kicks to Korkmaz. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series.
to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
That's good from Harris. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. He makes one of two that time. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Melton. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the three. And it's Mathurin missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Out to Harris. Now Melton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing the game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.